All right, shalom. It's your brother Dan Olive from the 716 area, and I'm back with another lesson through the Spirit. All right, so without further ado, I want to give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah Kadash, all right, for giving me the inspiration to do this video. Also, I want to give salutations to the brothers and sisters that magnify this truth on the four corners of the earth and have given their body as a living sacrifice. Double honors to the elders. All right. And as you see on the screen, I here in naturalnews.com, I have an article that I want to go into. Okay. And this article, it's called Sing Hong C-19. All right. Lockdowns have halted everything, says businesses owners. Okay, so first let's go into the word halted and let's see what that means. All right, so in the Google, all right, as I Google, it's from Oxford Dictionary. All right, it says
halt.
All right, to bring or come to an abrupt stop. All right, so the businesses here is going to an abrupt stop. All right. So let's get into this article a little bit, and we're going to grab some precepts. All right. So it reads, Natural News commerce has come to a halt in Singhong. Right. It says, where local authorities have put a stop to pretty much everything in the name of fighting the latest strain of the Wuhan C-19. Factories, warehouses, and ports in central China are currently closed for business, which is already having a disastrous effect on the rest of the world that relies on China for cheap goods. Yeedy Warehouse, a family-run business in Los Angeles, is one such customer of China's goods that says it will no longer receive wares as ordered if the lockdowns do not end. It says, things are getting crazy again, Bobby. Harry, president of Yeedy Warehouse. All right, it says everything is halted. Now they're going into a warehouse in Los Angeles, all right, that received, because America's a top consumer of China, right? And this warehouse is struggling because it's not receiving anything, right, due to this C-19 plandemic, man. All right. So back to where we were at, it says these are closures this very minute that are adding to the supply chain nightmare where we've been experiencing for the last for 2 years. So all right, so with everything going on, this is adding on to the food chain supply shortage that's been going on for the last 2 years. So everything is waxing worse and worse and worse. All right. And really, let's go to the scriptures. It's the Lord visiting the earth. All right. So let's go and get that. This is Proverbs chapter 21 and 1. It's not what I want yet. 1 second, Ezra's. All right, so 2nd Ezra's chapter 6 and verse 18. That's what I want. It says, and it is said, behold, the days come that I will begin to draw nigh and to visit them that dwell upon the earth. So the Lord is ultimately visiting the earth. All right. Well, all of this stuff that's going on, you got wars and rumors of war. You got pestilence of darkness. Okay. Earthquakes in diverse places. All right. There's a lot of stuff that's been jumping off in just a matter of the last 2 or 3 years, man. And it's the Lord visiting the earth. Right. So things are going to get turned up, man. All right. Let's go to 1 Peter. Let's get this real quick. So this is 1 Peter chapter 4 and verse 7. It says, "But the end of all things is at hand. Be ye therefore sober and watch unto prayer." And being that we are at the end of times, right, and everything is at hand, the Lord is commanding us to stay sober-minded, all right, and not drunk off the philosophies of these wicked kingdoms, man. All right, we are to watch, so we should be getting into these articles, watching the news, all right. Mainly, you can get a lot of the good information from alternative media because, the mainstream media, they tend to lie a lot or try to hide a lot of things and distract us. Also, we should be praying fervently and asking for forgiveness, all right, repenting every day, man, because at any moment the Lord can just get ready to return, man. All right. So there's a couple of prophecies that got to play out, and we up out of the door, man. Just like that. Right? So let's go back to this article here. All right. So it says round 2 of the plandemic, right, has arrived, and once again it starts in China, right? Because if you can remember, back in 2020, they claimed that this pestilence started over there in China first before it spread it around the world. But here we are again in 2022, all right, and they're taking draconian measures over there, and things are heating up again, man. All right, so let's read on. It says, in recent weeks, about 1/4 of China's total population, or around 373 million people, more than the total population of the United States, by the way, has been forced into a lockdown. So they got over 373 million people, that's being forced into a lockdown, right? Let's read on. It says, China zero C-19 policy, all right, means that there cannot be a single case of C-19 anywhere in the country at any time, right? It says, if anyone, Slakia, it says, if any person takes a fraudulent PCR test and comes up positive, the entire cities or even the entire country will face another round of punishment, right? So they locking this thing down, man, right? And ultimately, it's the Most High, because the Most High is stirring up or mustering, this story, man. Right, so let's go to Proverbs. Okay, chapter 21 and verse 1, it says, the king's heart is in the hand of the Lord, as the rivers of water, he turneth it whithersoever he will. All right, so the Lord is putting it in these men's spirits to lock these people down, man, over this pestilence. All right. And a lot of times these people they're stuck in their house for weeks, man. All right. And I've seen videos where, the residents will be screaming out the window saying they're hungry, man. And they got something called a harvest box, okay, to where you can't go to a grocery store to shop, all right, because all businesses is locked, is closed down, all right. So and you don't get food stamps either. So they have something called a harvest box to where, it's probably filled with canned goods, man, and they'll give you that for the month, man. All right, so things are starting to heat up and turn, man. Right? We're getting ready to see some things we never have seen before here in America, because it's gonna be a trickling down effect, man, a domino effect. All right, which is gonna lead us into that digital currency. All right, so really they're crashing the market, man. All right, and the American dollar is already crashing, man. American dollar is worth nothing. All right, and then you got the gas prices is rising. All right, so all hell is breaking loose, man. Right, so let's read on. It says China's stock market is suddenly in a free for all. Slovakia, it says China's stock market is suddenly in a free fall, as well as the U.S. stock market could soon be right behind it. It says, after all, most of the customers' goods sold in America are made in China. So this is affecting the United States residents, man, because like I said, America's a top consumer with China. So a lot of things aren't coming in. All right, people are making orders, but they're not receiving what they've ordered because China's locked down and there's no one working in China over there in Singha. All right, it says Yeezy warehouses predicament is small compared to how prolonged lockdowns will affect nearly every customer products sector. It says sectional, Slovakia, sector. It says everything from cars to applicants to medical devices and even pharmaceuticals now come from China. It says in many cases, which means economic disaster, right, is on the horizon. It says continuing lockdowns in Singha, a major hub for America semiconductors or electronics supply chains has set up makers, electronic companies, and customer goods firms for months of delay and higher costs, reported in Washington Post. All right, so this is affecting America hard, man. America is getting hit hard right now. All right, but like I said, the Lord is visiting this place, man. All right, the Lord is stirring up all of this stuff, and really, the Lord is exposing the wicked. All right, and bringing them down low, and then you got these sheepos, okay, who follow after America or after the elites, and they've put in trust in Egypt, man. All right, so let's get this. Isaiah 2:12. It says, "For the day of the Lord of hosts shall be upon everyone that is proud and lofty, and upon everyone that is lifted up, and he shall be brought low." So the Lord's, getting ready to bring these high places down, low because they're proud and they feel that they can't be touched, man. All right, and the Lord is really showing these kingdoms right now who's the real badass. All right. So the Lord is putting a light out of the wicked, man. Right? Let's go to Job. So Job chapter 18, verse 5, it says, yea, the light of the wicked shall be put out, and the spark of his fire shall not shine. So the Lord is blowing a candle out, man. All right? And everybody that follow behind these men, they're going to fall too. Right? Let's go to Isaiah. That's why it's very important that we put our trust in the Lord in these last days and not man. All right, Isaiah 31 and 1, it says, woe to them that go down to Egypt for help and stay on horses and trust in chariots because they are many, all right, and in the horsemen because they are very strong, but they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek the Lord. So they don't trust in the Lord. They don't trust in the words of his prophets. All right, they think we crazy. They think the Bible's a fairy tale. All right, they barely pray. All right, they don't trust in the Lord, but they trust in man, and that's why the Most High is getting ready to bring, all right, these deceivers and their sheeple low, because those sheeple, they go to Egypt for help. And the Most High is exposing it. All right. So with that, I hope it was edifying through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. All right. Until next time, a mighty shalom.